Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Oh, man, Danny, I think you might have missed your calling.
Did I?
Well, you're in radio, but there's a dude on TV that is doing more than just skateboarding in Bremerton.
Oh,
yeah.
Where's he skateboarding, in Nashville?
No, not in Nashville. He's
Nice.
He's a reporter for WDIV in Detroit's TV station.
DIV. I was like, man, that might be the best call letters ever if they change that V to something else.
Wow.
Oh, I was going to say I don't. Oh, now I get it.
Yes.
All right.
That's where we would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or WDNG.
Yeah, that would work too.
Yeah, that'd be a good
A couple
station.
D's in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? That would be perfect. Here's why Victor Williams is going viral. It's because of a news report that he did at a skate park. And while doing the report, Victor was on a skateboard doing lots of tricks. And now people are calling him the skateboarding reporter. And he's also impressed the news anchors back in the studio. People are just loving Victor doing what he's doing.
And so Mr. Premium is going to be out here every single Monday and Wednesday skateboarding with everyone. As far as Chandler's skate park, they'll be done in about the next 10 days or so. Victor Williams, Local 4.
Victor, you are so cool. He's so cool.
Yeah, everybody at home's like, I wonder how. That's live, folks.
Look at him go.
I told you, I wasn't kidding. But we said, Victor, how many years have you been skating yourself?
A long time. It's been about, I don't know, since I was 8 years old. So I love it.
Wow.
That's what you just blew Karen's mind. She was waiting
So
to see
impressed. I knew he was cool, but that's a whole new level.
Karen wants him.
Oh, yeah.
Karen just wants a little bit of that Victor.
Darren's like, I like those skateboarding moves. He's in a suit doing it, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, that's the impressive part to me. I couldn't do that in a suit.
Yeah, you need to connect with him. Invite him to Bremerton to go skateboarding with you.
Let's do it.
Well, how about, weirder things have happened. Watch, he gets a gig here in Seattle.
True.
And Danny has a new skateboarding buddy, and it's Victor Williams.
Aw, best
Yeah,
friends forever.
radio and TV covered. How about that?
Boom.
like it.
That would
News
be
with
it.
Victor,
Yeah.
boarding with Danny.
Yeah.
Pretty special. Yeah.
It is impressive that he's just kind of just coasting and going up and down like those ramps while still just BSing and still focusing on the camera.
Yeah, that is the thing that's really cool. Yeah, he's always looking at us. I didn't see what shoes he had on, but if he was doing those like in dress shoes, that's even better. If he's I don't know. I
They
couldn't
look
tell.
like dress shoes.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. Okay. I mean, you know what? Lots of props to this dude. I mean, first of all, I give him props because I would hurt myself badly just trying to get on a skateboard.
Right. Yeah, if they're not dress shoes, I mean, they're just really dark shoes and they look it.
My question is, did he have his skateboard with him in the news vehicle, or did he had to like bum one off of like a kid at the skate park?
Oh, they didn't show that footage, but he bullied a kid. He just pushed him off the ramp.
That's what I do when
Yeah.
I go to Bremerton. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't have my own skateboard anymore.
Victor's a bully. He might be a skateboarder, but he's also a bully.
Yeah. I mean, it was a tough scene as this little kid, but I think the kid's still crying. I don't know, because I don't know if Victor gave him the board back.
Well, it's got like over 1 million views. A bunch of people are losing their minds. You know, there's like copycat mentality that's always out there. There's going to be some news desk somewhere in some town that's just like, look, did you see what Victor did? Who rollerblades? All right, let's go do a story.
Yeah.
Rollerblades.
Yeah, people are going to be one-upping. All right, who knows Cirque du Soleil? Can somebody hang from the ceiling to do their news? Because,
Janet, can you swallow a sword? No? Well, let's learn.
Let's learn.
Wow. Don't think you could ask Janet if she can swallow a sword. I feel like that's still too close to an HR issue.
Trevor, can you swallow a sword?
I'm not sure that gets you away from the HR issue.
That's better or not.
Yeah, I really don't think it is, but you know what? You're trying. You're really trying to get action news. I appreciate that.
Janet, can you fit a whole eggplant in your mouth? There's a story about produce and the price of produce.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Why do I have a feeling that a certain general manager is going to be resigning soon? Action News GM resigning because, well, he's just asking his employees very odd things.
But he got a new job directing for Vivid Video.
There we go. It all comes full circle. Yeah, we never see anybody in Vivid Video do a skateboarding while they're doing what they're doing. I think that's time.
I feel like one news reporter's like, all right, reporters, the bar for live shots have been significantly raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for people like Danger Jim because sometimes you go, you know what, I'm done. I remember Jay Leno when he was asked about like all the stuff that Jimmy Fallon did. Jay was just like, I can't do all those things Jimmy does. I don't sing and dance and do all those videos. I can't do that.
I feel like you got to send Victor now just to do every report on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his thing now.
Granted, if it's like some awful story out there, like a murder or something, like you don't have him on the skateboard skating.
Wait, hold on a second, though. Look.
Maybe like a random fire that nobody got hurt in. He just skates by the building. Victor Williams, Channel 4 News.
Hurricane happens.
Oh, that's the video. There we go. Yeah, okay. You know what? Al Roker, something happened to him in the Outer Banks. But this guy can one-up that, can he?
Al Roker, our very own Al Roker, oh boy, is getting blown on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Al, good morning.
On a skateboard.
So's Victor with anchor Karen. Never mind. Sorry.
Wow. And look, Karen, she's got an eggplant. Not sure what's going on here, but it's all happening on the Outer Banks. These hurricanes are crazy. Yeah. That's impressive stuff. So, Danny, you know what? It's time to up your game. I mean, people see you in Bremerton, but you've never done any live reports.
That's true. You know what? I already have a broken foot. I think if I tried to do a live report, I'd have much more broken.
Don't sell yourself short. For the last couple of weeks, you've been doing the radio show on a scooter.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
Victor can kiss our butts.
So, Danny needs to do scooter reporting. Okay, fair enough. I think, you know what? Do some tricks. Go to the skate park with your scooter, Danny. See what you can do. Show those kids. Show those kids how it's done, Danny.
Going this weekend.
I know it's dumb, but I saw that video this morning and totally made my morning. I was like, it's just so stupid and silly, but it's just like, you know what? It's nice to see like a thing going viral for not somebody doing like something stupid that hurt somebody. You know what I mean?
I just like the fact that it really makes like a news person look cool. Because a lot of times you just think news people are boring and don't do anything. It's just their demeanor. It's just anybody who I see that works for a TV station, I feel like, all they do is walk around in a suit all day and do nothing. So that guy's definitely hipped up the business.
How pissed would Victor have been if like someone else got that story? Like, he's just like, dude, I skateboard. Why would you not send me?
That's a good point. You're absolutely right. Yeah, we're going to go with Janet. What does Janet do? Now, Janet, she sometimes, she's got bad ankles, but we're still going to send her.
But have you seen her with an eggplant?
Yeah, that's why we're sending her. You never know when, yeah. Well, that's a lovely story. We have another lovely story about a man that was busted for breaking into somebody's truck. But no, he had a good reason. He did it so that he could see his imaginary girlfriend. Oh, yeah, Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the Miggs Report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Miggs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River, the local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow-melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Miggs Report.
Well, thanks, you guys, and thanks to Advanced Hair Restoration. A big shout out to all the pug owners. Pug life, because today is National Pug Day.
All right. That's it, huh?
No, it's not it.
Oh, good.
It's also National Mushroom Day, BJ. So maybe lock yourself in your house and listen to some Pink Floyd.
Oh, hey, man.
Or have a salad.
Yeah.
It's also National Boss Day, so shout out to Ryan Castle.
Oh, what's up, Ryan?
All right. That's about as good as it gets. Or Cheese Curd Day, I don't know.
Oh, I love cheese curds.
Hey, we found something.
Don't they put that on poutine? Isn't that really what's...
I mean, sure.
Sure? I mean, poutine's delicious.
I never said it
made right.
Huh?
All right, good.
Let's talk about something that's not poutine.
Yeah.
But get some people excited, and that's meth.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you'll understand why I bring up meth, because it's apparent that this guy was on meth. He's 43 years old. His name is Matthew, and he was arrested because he was trying to break into somebody's truck outside of a Walmart in Florida.
Oh, lovely.
And the cops are like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just looking to steal some stuff. I need money to see my imaginary girlfriend again.
Oh, and of course the meth is what helps him see the girlfriend.
It's the only way he can see his girlfriend, apparently. That's what he told the cops.
Dude, this is reasonable. For a minute I thought he was, he was going to be a person that was unhinged, but this is very reasonable.
The girlfriend's name, because she has a name, BJ.
Oh, she does?
It's Emma.
Oh, Emma.
I thought it'd be like Methy or something.
Oh, hi, Methy.
Well, and he told the cops he only sees her when he's on meth. So I don't know if it's because he only sees her because he's high on meth, or she only comes by because he's on meth. I have no idea the answer to these questions.
So he says she's imaginary, but what if she really is real and only shows up, like you said, just when he's methed out?
So yes, he was looking to steal some stuff so he could buy more meth and see his girlfriend, Methy, or Emma.
Yeah.
He was arrested. Shockingly, he was arrested, BJ.
What if it's really Emma Stone, and she's like, look, I'm only going to come by when you have meth? Wouldn't that be great if all of a sudden that was the real part of the story?
Like, we'd have to question Emma Stone's dating decisions.
A little bit. Hey, look, right? Emma's, she's a big Hollywood star. She can date who she wants.
Oh, so she likes to just hang outside of a Walmart parking lot in Florida and meet up with a guy who's high on meth?
Now you know now you know how Emma likes to live.
Now I say it out loud, that does seem very believable.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's all. To me, I feel like the cops need to do an investigation on Emma Stone.
How about there's a guy in Scotland, his name is John. He was on his way home from work, and he saw a guy who was struggling with a bicycle. So he's like, hey, do you need some help? And yeah, the guy's like, yeah, there's something wrong with the handlebar. So John, being a good Samaritan, just started helping the guy out with his messed up bike.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's the problem. When he started helping him, he noticed there were some stickers on the bike that looked familiar because it was his bike.
Oh, boy.
He was helping a guy fix a bike that was his own. So that guy stole the bike from him. Up until that moment, he had no idea. He was just like, what the hell's going on with these stickers? So he confronted the guy. The guy took off. He called the cops. The cops caught him. And unfortunately, nothing bad happened because the guy had a knife on him as well.
Whoa.
So, and apparently that's a big no-no in Scotland. You can't have a weapon on you like that.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
That's at least what the story says. I'm not up on Scotland rules. Well,
that's, Mr. Scott from Star Trek taught me everything I need to know about Scotland.
So, why didn't he know? He had no idea that the bike was stolen. he keeps it in a shed. His wife noticed that the lock was broken, but she was waiting for him to come home because she hadn't had a chance to tell him that the bike was stolen.
Oh, so he had no clue?
No clue. He was just helping this guy out because he knows he had some handlebar issues. And what are the odds? There's stickers on the bike that make it very apparent that it's his bike.
See, this is why you should always put stickers all over your vehicles.
Yes. I have Kraken stickers on my vehicle.
Yeah, you do.
Nice. Never been happier after last night, baby.
Yes.
Seattle Kraken got their first ever victory in NHL history for them. Big win. They looked great yesterday. I mean, there's some moments. Obviously, you can nitpick, point out some things that, like, at the end of the game, they looked like they were just trying to protect the lead. And, man, oh, man, did Nashville have the puck for, like, pretty much the entire third period. I think they were outshot 13-1 in the third period. Yeah, the one shot on goal that they had was that empty net goal by Brandon Tanev, which I'll take it.
We make them count.
Exactly.
Shots count, Steve.
Brandon Tanev had 2 goals, just cementing that he's going to be a rock star here in Seattle. Scores a goal, blows a kiss to the crowd. Not a big deal.
And, of course, it's the Nashville crowd, so that's, all right.
I did like the new pickup I mentioned when we talked to John Forsland, how excited I was that this guy got let go by Tampa, and Seattle picked him up, which was great. It was Alex Barré-Boulet. Played a little bit, but had an incredible pass to set up one of the goals as well. Grubauer, man, I got a little nervous on that first goal. I'm like, okay, is he just trying to work some things out? That third period, he gave up a goal at the very end, but, I mean, at that point they had the game won. Man, he was just unstoppable, and he was the reason why they won that game.
Yeah, I mean, and really, I mean, you know, with the two-man advantage, that other goal almost doesn't even count to me.
Yeah, that was just like they're going to score. I mean, it's very, they have 2 guys up on you, 5-on-3 power play. That's a tough one to be able to not let up a goal in.
Yeah, so. you got to quit the league if you can't score with 2-man advantage.
What happens? And that usually will kill the momentum for a team.
Yeah.
So they won 4-3 over Nashville. That was very exciting. In fact, here's the audio from John Forsland, J.T. Brown on Root Sports calling the final seconds of the game.
4 seconds left. It's a scramble. It comes out to center ice. And a long puck by Schwartz. That's Kraken hockey, baby. The Seattle Kraken have won their first game in the National Hockey League.
Oh, they must have been celebrating. In fact, they were having a good time in the locker room. And I love that their camera crews followed the team into the locker room as Coach Dave Hackstall talked to the team. So we have audio of that. First of all, you're going to realize just how much hockey players use the term boys, including the coach.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's used in every sentence. Also, just to kind of give you like a translation to what he's saying as you listen to this, he refers to one guy as Basti, that's Nate Bastian, who played a really good game blocking shots. He refers to their goaltender Philip Grubauer as Groovy.
Okay.
Just so you know the nicknames. Brandon Tanev, who, like we mentioned, had 2 goals in the game, he refers to him as Turbo.
Oh, nice.
And then he hands over the game puck to Gio, who's their captain, Mark Giordano. So nice. Here's the clip of Coach Hackstall talking to the team after their first ever win.
Hey, boys, a whole bunch of firsts here the last couple of days, huh? A couple nights ago in Vegas, first game for the franchise. And then you come into tonight, boys, everybody doing their piece, right? Basti out there blocking shots, Groovy, great performance. Where's Turbo? I forgot to mention, Turbo's leading us in scoring, right? But what we wanted, fellas, first win in franchise history. Great job tonight, boys. Gio.
Then he tosses the puck over to Mark Giordano.
I saw him ask for the puck at the end of the game. I saw him, either he was saying puck or he was saying a bad word. And I thought maybe he wanted it because it was, their first win. Maybe they'd take that puck. But
or you were saying what he wanted to do after the game.
Like Coach Hackstall, I'm sure there's a lot of people that take him up on that offer after getting us the big dub.
So one of my favorite things in hockey is like they usually have some kind of like random thing to give to the player of the game. So he handed the puck over to Mark Giordano, but Mark then talks about how they need to come up with something. Like some teams have a championship belt, some have like a hard hat for some reason, some have like a random vest or a stupid like like a little crown. So here's Mark just talking about the game puck and what the team needs to come up with as far as like their player of the game prize.
I think, boys, this should go on the wall at our rink somewhere. First one ever. We'll look at it every day. We'll get something else for the hero of the game. I'm thinking Pirates of the Caribbean suiting for our team. But Dunner gets my player of the game.
So player of the game was Vince Dunn, who had a big fight.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, first fight.
First fight. that got the team riled up. They scored on the power play after that because the guy on Nashville started the fight, technically, even though Dunn came in with a big hit, and then next thing you know, boom.
Yeah, that
gloves
was
are
huge.
dropped, and it was awesome.
That was huge for us, man.
It was great.
Yeah, I like that. Man, I like that. Something for Pirates of the Caribbean will be like the hero trophy. That's pretty good. Because we got the Kraken. Makes sense.
I love this text. Someone said, my 6-year-old son and I were glued to it last night. Such a great game. The Kraken did it. It's a fun team to watch. Win or lose, man, they're just fighting out there. I mean, not also literally fighting now, but they're just playing hard the entire game. They're an exciting team, man.
Yeah, when you think about it, Florida, they lost their first game, and now they're 1-1. We lost our first game 1-1. What I'm saying? Wait, Florida doesn't even.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I meant Tampa Bay. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. And but I don't know. Did Tampa Bay win? They 1-1. I looked at the wrong team. Never mind.
It's a pointless stat, so I'm not even going to check.
I was just trying to make it seem like we're playing like champions, but I completely screwed it up. So you know what? Move along, sir. By the way, I'm not going to get the hero of the day for that one.
I'll give you like a captain's cap.
I was trying to make a stretch like, after 2 games, we're playing like champions.
Up next, Columbus tomorrow, who just crushed Arizona yesterday, 8-2. That game will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. You can watch it on Root Sports. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't been watching hockey, here's a great chance to see an exciting new team. And it's fun to see all the Seattleites that have never watched hockey. And it's also cool to see all the other teams giving them love. The Sounders, the Mariners, the Seahawks. Yeah. Everybody's watching, and everybody's just wanting to see this team do well. BJ, I'm sure you were watching a lot of baseball yesterday as the Dodgers beat the Giants in Game 5.
Yeah.
So the Dodgers are moving on to the National League Championship Series, and the game ended with a little controversy, huh?
Yeah, it surely did. And, the Giants have every reason to be pissed. I mean, who knows if they would have done anything if the guy was still at the plate. But, yeah, it was a check swing, but they called him out on strikes.
And it was 2 outs, 2 strikes. There was a guy on first, and then the game just ends. That had to have been just infuriating if you're a Giants fan.
Yeah, and they did make reference to the fact that it happened in reverse. Whereas the Dodgers got a break because of a bad call. I should say the Giants got a break because of a bad call by an umpire on a check swing where, he should have been out, but he said he wasn't. So I guess in a way it balances out, but still, that's a hard way to lose, have a game end. You want it to end with a clean out.
I do like we just got a text going back to the Seattle Kraken. Someone says, I'm just really shocked that they're not working with Kraken. I'm surprised that the Seattle Kraken have not hooked up with Kraken Rum. In fact, they have.
Mm-hmm.
Kraken Rum is working with the Seattle Kraken. So if you go to games, and they have a new cocktail called Kraken on Ice that will be sold at the games. And it's the Kraken Rum poured over ice.
Not a bad way to have rum, my friend.
Which is basically Kraken on ice. Yeah, there you go.
I get it. Hey, wait a second. That's a thing.
So tonight, for baseball, American League Championship Series, the stupid Red Sox taking on the stupid Houston Astros, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're right. You have every reason to hate both of those teams. But it is drama between those teams because there's history, no doubt about it. And this is the rubber match because Houston beat them a few years ago in a series to go to to go further. And the Red Sox beat them in 2018 to go further. So this is the rubber match, if you will.
Not tonight. This weekend, some Seattle sports going on. Of course, you got the Sounders. They're going to be playing tomorrow in Houston against the Dynamo. That's at 5:30. And then the Seahawks. Sunday Night Football. A battle of 2 and 3 teams as the Seahawks take on the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. And we usher in the Geno Smith era for hopefully only 3 games.
Wait, we're not going to have Russell out there and throw with his left hand? I mean, he was practicing.
He's been practicing with his foot. It's really interesting. He can throw with his feet.
Really? Now that I didn't see. Really?
Because it didn't happen.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, man.
Bro, that'd be everywhere if Russell Wilson's throwing passes with his feet.
Dude, I just thought, when he's out there throwing his left hand, is he serious? What's he doing? Does he really think it's like, maybe coach will put me in if he sees how good I can throw with, my left hand?
Wouldn't that be something if just Russ just figures it out?
Oh, that would be Russ. He's like, I do not intend to miss a game. Right. I have a streak.
In 1 week, Russ learned how to use his other hand to throw a football.
Yeah, that would be nuts.
As far as weather, 58 degrees, going to be cloudy today, a little bit of rain as well. That's the Migs Report. Thanks to Kia Puyallup, and that's what's up.
That is what's up.
So we said a bottle of rum could be the player of the game.
Nice.
Oh,
chug, chug.
Not too sure how the NHL will feel about that, but I'm on board.
They don't need to know.
They don't need to know.
Hey, camera guys, don't watch this.
Yeah,
I swear there's water in this bottle.
That sure is. Yeah, there it is. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
What type of mythical creature is Mushu in Disney's Mulan?
Nardwall.
No. Nardwall?
The unicorn.
No.
I don't know. The sea monster.
No.
I really still believe next to the gum wall should be the Nardwall. I really do. I feel like
I don't want to be near that.
You don't want to be there? Well, I mean, look, I don't know why people would want to go, look at the gum wall, but they do. So why not? Another attraction. We need more attractions downtown. Dragon was actually the answer we're looking for. You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs. We'll do that at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. I owe a lot of back taxes. Can bankruptcy help me?
Bankruptcy can discharge back taxes under certain circumstances. Some types of taxes are never dischargeable, like if you have taxes from an employee, if you ran a business and didn't pay employee taxes or sales taxes, those types of taxes cannot be discharged in bankruptcy. However, most people don't have those kind of taxes. Most people have just regular income taxes. If you owe income taxes and you filed your tax returns but just weren't able to pay the taxes, if the taxes are more than 3 years old and you filed the tax returns, those types of taxes can be discharged in bankruptcy in most circumstances, especially through a Chapter 13 case.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.